Today I want to show you step by step how to decorate bookshelves. You don't want your bookshelves to look cluttered or unbalanced. So I'm going to show you how you can make your bookshelves visually pleasing. So before I start decorating my bookshelves, I decided to add an accent wall. This way it'll give the bookshelves a pop. So here's how it turned out, and I think that dark gray really accentuate the built-ins with the bookshelves. Okay, now we're getting ready to start decorating, so make sure your shelves are empty. If you want to emulate what you had before, just take a picture. Tip number 1, always start with your larger items first. And by doing this, you're not only decorating one shelf, you're decorating a few shelves as a whole. Tip number 2, pick your color palette. Okay, try to stick with 3 to 4 colors. Do not add so many colors, and once you do that, they start to compete with one another. Okay, try to stay more neutral. And if you have a small space or a narrow bookshelf, tone it down a little bit because you want it to look pretty. Okay, now your larger items are placed. Tip number 3, you can start adding your medium-sized items. Now I have these bookends here that I'm going to add my books to, but as far as my books, I'm going to have the binders facing up just to keep the color more neutral. Number 4, make sure everything on the bookshelves are correctly to scale. Okay, you don't want an overabundance of a lot of books that look like clutter. You want it to look more cohesive. Tip number 5, for smaller items, you can add some books at the bottom to elevate it, or some type of decor. Tip number 6, it's always good to bring in a photo, whether it's a family photo or a picture that you love. Number 7, if you have the same type of decor, just use it in a different way, such as these branches. I have one on the opposite side facing up, and this one I face down. just another little tip. When you decorate your bookshelves, make sure you bring in texture, whether it's through plants, which plants bring life to a shelf, or maybe it's a wood element, or maybe it's a vase, maybe it's a vase that has texture. Okay, so make sure you bring in texture. That's just another little tip for you. I hope these tips are helpful for you when it comes to decorating your bookshelves in your home. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Getting It Done with Carol. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.